Welcome to another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be looking at this lovely Tag Heuer Carrera Chronograph. This watch is simply beautiful. It is available for purchase at Inventory Adjusters for the price of $34.57, and I'll leave a link to this watch if you're interested in it. And I'd like to thank those guys for lending this one into the channel. I wanted to take a look at it, and this has the movement Calibre Heuer 02. That movement is basically a second generation 1887 movement that was first patented with Seiko, and then I guess they sold it, that chronograph design, to Tag Heuer. But this one is all Tag Heuer, if you ask me. They changed enough in this movement where I believe it is an in-house to me. Now, one of the things that is cool about this, if you look at the dial, right down there at 6 o'clock, you see Calibre Heuer 02 in 80 hours. This has a full 80 hours of power reserve, and you still have a smooth 4 hertz beat rate. Now, on the sub dials, you have concentric circles. I'll show you that, as you can see that right there. And then you have a nice 60-second track going around the re-halt. All the indices are applied, as well as that beautiful Tag Heuer shield. And you have really nice sword style hands with loom. There is loom at the end of the indices, small loom plots, but it's nothing to write home about. But this one is about that beautiful blue dial. The case is the classic Carrera case, and this one isn't that big. It is a 42 millimeter, but the lugs are pretty short. This has a 21 millimeter band, and it does taper down. And speaking of the band, it is an H-link two surface, polished links in the middle, brushed H-link pattern, but the insides of these polished links are beveled, so you get some three-dimensional looks there. And this watch is affixed with pins and sleeves. It does not have screws. You do get a twin trigger deployant, fully milled swing arm that is signed Tag Heuer, and you get a sapphire back showing off that lovely Calibre Heuer 02 with 80 hours of power reserve. Now, if you look at the top up here, you do have a column wheel. So this is a column wheel chronograph with a vertical clutch. So you can leave this running all the time if you prefer to have a big running seconds instead of just a small one at 6 o'clock. You can do that without any hazard to the watch. Now you have a date wheel at 6 o'clock that is white with black printing. And you have beautiful Carrera printing under the 12 o'clock double index and that applied Tag Heuer logo. Pump style pushers, push-pull crown, 100 meters water resistance, beautiful sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, and the polishing and brushing on this case is just about flawless. I really like it. Tag Heuer really knows how to put together a watch. I really like the way this one looks. It looks really nice. Tag Heuer is known for using a bunch of different calibers, but this one is probably my favorite, next to them using the Zenith El Primero movement in some of their watches. This one is pretty daggone good, and I really like the crisp actuation. Now, I'll do a quick measurement of this one right here. 42 millimeters across. The thickness is going to be just under 15 millimeters. And then the lug to lug. And as you can see, the ends drape straight down. 47.2 lug to lug. So you have great dimensions. This is what it looks like on my wrist. This is unsized, of course, because it's brand new. But that's the down the barrel shot. It doesn't stack up too high. It probably won't fit on a dress cuff, but fine for a jacket cuff. And this watch is just a nice all-around piece. I like it. It's available right now at inventory adjusters. Like I said before, it's $34.57, and I will leave a link to it. I like this one a lot. I'll do a quick loom shot. It's not going to be anything to write home about, but it does have loom. More of a transitioning loom, if you ask me. But that's the loom in transition. And then that's the nighttime shot. It does have superluminova. So the hands is going to last a lot longer than the indices. But what can you say? This watch is nice. It has it all. It does get a zonk for low loom and pins and sleeves. But what can you say? You can't have it all. But with this one, at least you're getting most of everything you need out of it, including that beautifully polished Carrera case. Check this one out. It's available at Inventory Adjusters. My name is Big E. That's the watch once over for today. God bless. And as usual, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.